tier lists are something that often gets scoffed at in the Punishing Gray Raven community. And that, you know, there's no one true tier list. You can't really make a tier list on the characters in the game. Absolutely ridiculous. That's not even remotely true, because I have not yet made a tier list. And I've brought somebody in to help me with this. And now maybe you've heard of The Anime Man, or maybe you've heard of GigUp, or some of these other Annie-tubers that you think, well, they should be the authority on all things anime, gacha games, or series, or movies, or otherwise. But no, that's not the case. That's not the case. Because there's somebody that I personally know who I think knows way more about anime than either of them. And funny enough, it's actually my brother. And so we're going to bring him in, and he's never played Punishing Gray Raven before. And we're going to make a tier list on the designs of the characters in Punishing Gray Raven. But before we bring him in, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, guys. It helps support the growth of the channel, and I greatly appreciate that. All right, on to the tier list. Get in here, Spence. Come sit down on our wonderful throne. Okay. All right. Say hi to everybody, Spencer.
Hey, everybody. Spencer.
Great job. Okay, Spence. So I've hyped you up as a bit of an anime expert here. So, like, I think we got to prove to the viewers a little bit here about your resume. You know, how we can actually market you as an anime expert. So why don't you tell us about some of your anime experience here?
Okay, so I would say, generally speaking, people are probably going to consider me shonen trash, but that's fine because I like it. You know, I've watched One Piece not once, but twice. I've watched Hunter x Hunter 5 times, Dragon Ball Z 4 or 5 times, Bleach 2 or 3 times, Naruto for sure 3 times, probably more. The other new gen, Jujutsu Kaisen. Again, mostly shonen. I've done some more slice of life, some comedy. Older ones that I like is like Great Teacher Onizuka. Most people don't know that one. It's like
that one's good. That's really funny.
It's a very old school comedy. All the sports ones too. What you guys don't understand is like I'm pretty much just working or watching anime. That's pretty much all I do in life. So yeah, a lot of anime.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to walk you through and show you some of the characters within Punishing Gray Raven, and we're going to take a look at some of their designs, then we're going to get you to rank them. And so we got our ranks here. We've got God tier design, V cool, okay, don't like, and FBI tier.
Okay.
Because there's some characters that it's just like, I don't know, like, should we even rank them? Should we even rate them? I don't know, because they're younger looking characters. So I think there's a couple we're just going to omit, just probably to avoid any kind of complications here. Sound good to you?
Sounds like a plan.
So actually, are you familiar with Nier Automata? The like game series? Have you ever heard of that before?
No, I've never heard.
Okay, why don't we take a look at a more full body design here so you can get a better picture.
Yeah, the full body. We need that for just research purposes mostly.
just research purposes.
Yeah. Can we do 360s? For no reason in particular outside of research, of course, but just wanted to check.
Here, let's take a look. We can take a look at her moveset here.
Okay.
So there you go.
That sword is huge.
Yeah.
It's not the style that I would normally like. First of all, I do think that eyes do a lot. And whenever you have a character whose eyes are fully covered, I find it tough to connect with. I'm not impressed. First of all, guys, also, don't bully me. I'll cry. I don't know who's going to be the popular characters who I'm going to, like, accidentally make fun of. I'm sure there's going to be some, but I don't mean to. This is just my honest reaction. I don't know who's cool. I don't know who I'm supposed to like.
No, that's why it's perfect.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to come in here and know, oh, I got to like this character so I don't upset the people, you know? So it's good. For moving forward, we're going to make this a little bit quicker because we got a lot of characters to go through. And we're not covering any codings in this video, by the way, because that would take forever. Where would you place 2B? Like it could be like a good like benchmark here. What do you think?
So here's the question. Is that or is that Japanese because that's like a pretty big gap on what it means. So what is that?
You know what? That's a great point. I for the purposes of this video, it's gonna be more like like
put her there.
Nah, I don't mind.
She's an
Okay.
It's not that I don't like her. She seems fine.
So 9S, also part of the collab.
Again, floating sword. That's fine. Same problem. He's got the covered eyes, and you know what? Put him in as well. I don't want to be rude. I don't know if he's popular as well, but
no. You know what? You're safe on this one. 9S. Pretty much nobody likes 9S.
Okay.
So
he just seemed boring. There wasn't a lot to him.
Next, A2.
Okay.
This is A2.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, so like a lot of people, you know, I think pick A2 over 2B for, I feel like, some obvious reasons that were decided on for her character design.
Minimum 1 degree higher.
Okay.
We're pretty early in characters, so I don't know if I can, like, you know, how I can get somebody S tier so early, but she's definitely, I'm a bigger fan.
Okay, perfect.
Actually,
okay.
put her in very cool.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. V cool. All right, we got Chrome Arclight.
Oh, he looks pretty cool already, actually. Oh, he's lightning.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm partial to lightning characters.
Okay.
Like the Killuas of the world. Generally not a scythe guy. I think they're fine. Like it's just it's like a negative thing, but like I'm gonna be a sword guy before, like a katana guy before I'm a scythe guy.
Like a true weeb.
Like a true weeb. And yeah, he's pretty cool actually. I like this guy. I'm putting him in very cool.
Very cool. All right, another very cool. Watanabe Astral.
Oh, so he's definitely sort of like rogue class.
Yep. He's
Almost assassin.
almost like a bit of like a Metal Gear Solid kind of look to him is what I always equated to.
Yeah. I think dual wielding's really cool. He looks cool. I like the hair. I'm actually gonna put him at the top.
Really?
He's the one who stood out to me so far. Again, I mean, we're pretty early in, but so far I think he's cool actually.
Interesting. I feel like that's going to be a controversial take, making him god tier. I mean, we can we can always shift him around.
Well, we're early, so maybe.
No, it is early. You know, there's some other units we'll take a look at, and I feel
there's
like
one who I saw who I know is going to make it to.
Who's that? Who?
That other guy with the hair in front of his face.
This one?
Yeah, he's
so technically same person.
Okay. Is it actually?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can take a look at him. Yeah. So this is the other Watanabe Nightblade.
Although I don't like the trench coat look as much. I will say the other looks cooler, but this guy, I like this hairstyle more. So he kind of runs weird. Yeah, drop him. I hate that run. It instantly turned me off. And that version is okay.
That version is just okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So next we got Kamui Bastion. Personally, I think he's a very cool unit. I don't want that to.
That's so funny. Sorry, go ahead.
You
I was
don't?
instantly like, I don't like the crossed arms. Yeah, Lightning guy was cooler than him. I think. I don't know if I'd put him in don't like. He's definitely He doesn't come off as, which is funny because it sounds like he might be popular next.
Karenina Blast. So her weapon actually is pretty cool. So it's actually basically like a big rocket launcher. And so she uses it
as a hammer.
Yeah, she uses it as like a hammer, and then also will like then pop it up and then like start doing like rocket blasts with it. We can take a look at that one.
I'm gonna
next.
keep her at okay.
Yeah,
that version is at okay.
So that was Karenina Blast. This is Karenina Ember.
That one's definitely very cool. That version.
Okay.
Easy. Bump the guy to the front. He's for sure. Those people, honestly, now that we've gone through these better characters, those first two we did, I'll keep them in F for now, but I don't know.
Ayla Brilliance. I forget this is her original frame that when she was added into the game. She's a very interesting character. She's got a lot of personality.
Is that what you call those? Designs?
Yeah.
She does have a lot of personality. So I'm generally not a huge fan service, etchy, kind of guy.
Fair.
So the nipple bows are too much.
You know what? That's a great point.
If you took those off, I would think she looks better. It's too much. You know what I mean? Because one, the color contrast, and there's a statement being made, I think. And it's too much.
Next, we've got Selena Capriccio.
She Italian?
Yeah.
Is that a robot hand?
Yeah, I mean,
I guess
technically
they all are, but it's not skin wrapped.
It looks more.
I don't like that. If I hadn't seen the hand and I thought she was just wearing a glove, I'd put her in very cool.
I think you'll really like her other frame a little bit more, called Selena Tempest.
No, she got two robot hands.
No, there's gloves.
If I just look at her as if she's wearing gloves,
and she's got like a cello now.
She's cool. I would put her as very cool.
She does have a robot leg though. I mean, very.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Oh no. You know what? I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that. Put her in very cool.
Okay. So next we've got the character Alpha, Lucia Crimson Abyss.
That's a cool sword.
Oh, and that's the like sheath for it too. Like she.
Yeah, no, like so she'll pull it out. But
yeah,
I like her. She's standing out as being cool to me. Put her. She's above very cool. She stood out right away when you brought her up. I was like, okay, I like this. So she'd be at least the same. So I'll put her god tier. Actually, I'm fine with that. She stood out right away.
Do you want to revise anybody we got on here real quick?
I'm gonna actually drop Dual Blade to very cool. Still like him. Cool guy. but he's not God tier.
Yeah, that's
now
fair.
that I've seen some more.
I was intentionally holding off there. Alpha is a very beloved character. Like
the one I just put on top.
Yeah, a lot of people love.
So I
it's
organically
complicated.
just put
Yeah,
her.
so like I wanted to see. I was like, ooh, are we gonna make some people upset with this one? But no,
That's
it's
funny.
I want to
imagine I'm like, don't like. The only don't like is the top.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Let's do a string of Lucias here. This might be fun. Next, we've got Lucia Lotus. She's got a bit of like Kill la Kill kind of like.
Yeah, but I hate Kill la Kill, so that's like the worst. That's probably why I went to Anne, right? Like, she reminded me of Kill la Kill. Get her to don't like.
Okay. All right. Don't like.
Don't like.
Don't like. Her next version of her frame is Lucia Dawn.
Nah, she's okay actually. She's not an Anne. She's an okay.
And then next we've got Lucia Plume.
No, well, I don't know. I'm going with
Yeah. Lucia Crimson Weave.
This one's already cooler. I guess I'm just like partial to gray hair. So far, a lot of the ones that I've ranked higher have been this. That's pretty cool. Like, well, she was already at very cool. Like, I was happy to put her at very cool, but you know what? She belongs up there with the other girl.
Yeah.
On God tier, probably.
My man.
Out of those four, she was my favorite.
Yeah, you know, I completely agree. For me personally, Lucia Crimson Weave is such like a sweet looking character, and actually is one of the characters that got me interested in playing the game at all. Was
nice.
watching some other players like actually like use her in like some like challenges. So next we've got Kamu.
Okay, you know what? He's actually pretty sharp looking. The cape's not as aggressive as I thought it was gonna be. It's kind of more of just like a hood with
some tails.
Yeah, that's cooler. Okay. Yeah, do you know what? You could bump him to very cool.
Mental age 14.
Mental age too. They're not even gonna 300-year-old demon us. Like, you know how they always do anime. Like,
it was a 300-year-old vampire.
Yeah, it's a 300-year-old vampire. Looks like a kid, but it's 300 years old. Like, mental age is 14. Get her an FBI.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna do another string of characters here.
Okay.
We don't have a video, but for the sake of time, we're just gonna use the picture. Liv Eclipse.
She's okay.
Liv Lux. This is her next version.
Also okay.
Liv Luminance, I want to show you.
It's a nice dress. Whoa, that's her floating cannons? They're
Yeah.
like rifles?
Yeah. We can see from behind here a little bit.
I'm going to
too.
keep her at okay because, again, we're going gut reaction.
So I think you know Liv Imperia.
Yeah, I don't really know her. I've heard the name.
For the
I like her
second.
little sailor's hat or whatever. That is,
Yeah.
like nurse's hat.
It is like
she's got like a wand now.
Yeah, so she's got this.
And those are still cannons that fire.
Yeah, they
You
shoot.
know what?
They shoot
You put
lasers.
her actually at very cool. I like that she gives off the vibes of like awakened Espada, Soul Reaper, final form. Yeah. Put her in very cool.
We're gonna do the same thing here for Lee. Lee Palefire.
I kind of like that shoot backwards move. That was pretty cool. But the spins don't really make sense with the guns.
No, it's him just like spinning around really fast. He's not hitting with them.
Oh, I thought he was hitting.
No, he's not hitting with them. He's just spinning really quickly and like shooting with them.
He's okay.
Lee, what is it? Entropy.
He's a bit swaggier. He's got some accents, some sparkles. He's certainly cooler than the last one. So I think it would only be fair to put him above his last frame.
Okay, we've got his final form here. We've got Lee Hyperreal.
That's interesting, actually. I can't tell if I really like it or if I really hate it. Like, I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. But I'm like, oh, that sucks. So I don't know how to feel about it.
What sucks about it?
I like the arm. He's okay. He's okay, actually.
The next one, we're going to do a double check on something. 22, we'll take it. This is number 21, who's actually 22.
Okay.
Smaller
Are her hands covered by her cloak?
Yeah. She's got very much like, almost like a neat vibe.
Yeah. What's below? Don't like.
Yeah. Well, let's look at her
I just
Gen
don't
2
like
frame.
the flowy over the hands.
This is actually like almost like a brand new unit. Like she came out just recently on CN. So this is
Giant mech cat hands.
effectively, yeah, it's called Feral Scent is the name of the
Yeah,
thing.
that's a don't like. Something about this character is just putting me off.
So where does that end up?
That's gonna be an I hate like the big hand. Anytime I
Yeah.
see character designs with big hands, like
But you watch One Piece?
Yeah, it's funny actually. That's hilarious.
All right, so this is Roland. He's got like the Kaneki Tokyo Ghoul thing
Yeah.
going on where the one eye.
No, he's
is
cool
turned,
actually. Right away, I'm thinking this guy's cool.
like a serrated
I like this
sword.
guy. He's cool. Yeah, I don't know where he is on the fan base, but my initial like gut reaction when I saw him, I would put him top tier.
I'm not going to say more because I don't want to turn your opinion in one way or the other. We got Vera Rosen.
I like long hair. I like her red hair too, so she stands out. I don't want to be like way too nice and give her god tier as well, but she's got a katana obviously too.
And
So
she's cool.
Like, very like she's checking a lot of boxes that I would like normally, but then I just handed out a god tier, so I'm like I don't want her to be punished by that. You know, like we'll leave that for the Grey Raven, but the
It took me a sec. We'll
like
watch
sword hair. Oh, that was a cool like double strike there.
Yeah.
Oh man, she seems pretty cool. I gotta go god tier.
Wow.
I like the.
I respect that. She is
Why,
one
is
of
she
my
popular?
personal favorite units.
Oh, is she?
So that's why I didn't say anything.
Is she popular in the space?
Yeah, Vera Rosen is pretty popular. And she does have a next version frame, though, too, that we'll take a look at. This is her next version frame called Vera Garnet. I think I know what you're going to say for this unit.
They took away the sword and they have like some sort of spear. I wish they didn't go to that thin ponytail, and I wish that they kept that nice red from her last hair. It's obviously a different red from the hair.
It's a little more desaturated.
That being said, the spear is technically the ultimate weapon, so you gotta give her that.
Well, if you look at the end of the spear, too, it's a blade. So it's a spear, and then it's a
Oh.
blade on the end, actually, as well.
She's very cool. Yeah, it's
Not
okay.
too
Still
crazy.
keep her at very cool.
Okay.
The other one can stay at god tier because I found the character aesthetically pleasing.
I'm going to override something here. Just So
Okay.
this is Karenina Radiant Dawn.
This character would be ranked higher than the hooded, but lower than that other one.
Let's see
And I
if
prefer
this
the other
big
haircut.
hammer changes your mind. Kamui Tenebrian here. We'll just pull him up. This is the one that kind of like came out default.
I don't know if I like that high neck. There's an age-old saying, not everybody who wears a turtleneck is a serial killer, but every serial killer wears turtlenecks.
Jumping back into it, we've got Chrome Glory.
He seems handsome. Is he viewed as handsome?
I would say he's handsome.
But I
think
mean,
that's
like
fair.
in the game, is he like handsome?
Yeah, I would say so. We don't have a handsome tier.
We don't have a handsome tier.
We-
Okay.
We should have had a handsome
Yeah,
tier.
I'm gonna put him in very cool because I think he was handsome, but put him higher than Blue Guy.
This is Ayla Kaleido. She also
Wait, is this the one who had the pink accents that I didn't like?
Yes.
I prefer this design.
自由に創作を始めましょう
Interesting, kind of like a glaive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised at how much I like her because usually I'm not a huge fan of big personality, and when it's too big personality, I find it being like over the top. You
Like
know
she-
what? She's definitely god tier.
God tier?
Yeah, god tier.
Wow.
But I wouldn't put her ahead of. I really like the girl with the red hair.
Yeah.
I like that hair.
We've got another string of characters here that are all kind of like connected. So this is Nanami Storm,
She's washed out. Put her in don't like. I'm sorry to the OGs.
but then we're gonna look at her next frame, which we will take a look at this one a little bit more. This is Nanami Pulse.
She has way more character to her though. Like way
She's
more
got a lot
the
of-
other one was
yeah.
washed out and the colors were
Yeah.
all lame.
No, like it's up
Looks
to
like
you.
she's wearing Heelys.
That is cute.
And I don't know if I'm a big Heelys guy, so
Yeah.
put her in eh.
So then this is her latest version. So this is Nanami Starfarer. Girl.
Okay, I like this one certainly better.
I want you to see her combat because it is a big difference from the other.
Hopefully not in a bad way because she was starting off right. Oh, was she in a mech suit?
Yeah.
Okay. Got the forward posture like they do in
Darling in the Franks.
Darling in
Yeah.
the
I was the first thing I
I
noticed.
hate that.
It's
I hate
so-
that so bad. Oh no. Put it in I don't like. She started so strong too.
Luna Laurel.
Luna Lovegood. There's
Okay.
too much going on. If they got rid of those like swirl spikes, I think I'd probably like her more. But that's too much headgear. No, even the ultimate. No, that's an okay. There wasn't enough to sell me.
Wan Chi. There you go.
He's okay.
Cheng Yu. Oh, Chillin. Yeah. So he is like a brawler.
That's a guy.
Yes.
Okay. Oh no. An open back shirt like that is so not styling. Honestly, I don't like this guy. Yeah, sorry, he's a kind of like a hard don't like.
Yeah. Rosetta Rigger. I've got a feeling you're not going to be totally in love with the character because she's very mech-like.
Yeah,
Very
I was
robotic.
right about to say she's like too loud of a design, like with all the spikes and the wings and like the sword is massive and yeah, she's a don't like.
Don't like.
Yeah.
All right. This character might be an FBI tier. 15.
Yeah, we got to drop her to FBI after that quick shot.
We're gonna go straight to the mommy side. We got Chu Pavo.
She's definitely very royal looking, and I do like glaives / spears, so
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. You know what? She's got like a lot of detail, but not the same way that the other one was too loud.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm actually gonna put her god tier. She stood out.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm a fan of her design too. I really like Chu. Hasima.
is she wearing a bonnet?
Yeah. It's kind of biased. When she does get like upgraded more, she removes it. And honestly, it does so much for her design. Yeah, no. So this one, like, she's like leveled up basically. So the bonnet's been removed.
Okay,
But the
leveled
base-
up, I would give her a very cool bonnet. Drops her to
Mental
Whoa!
age 9.
Get her in the FBI
FBI, open up!
right now.
Known Auberg.
Does he push his glasses up like this?
He 100% has that vibe, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'd say he's still okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bump him up, even with the lightning buff.
So this is Han Ying,
Han got them yings, if you know what I mean. Jeepers. creepers.
aka Fan Mommy, because
Yeah.
her weapon is a giant fan.
That's not that cool of a weapon.
Oh, I mean, I think I like it. I'm a fan of it because like when you see her, jeez, I forgot. I haven't
The running's aggressive. and
yeah
the backshot's
looked at
hilarious.
this character in a while. Oh my goodness,
Yeah, she's okay.
that's her sprint, which I think is like pretty cool. Like you get to like, glide around. So,
I
yeah.
do like the greens when she's like on screen. It's aesthetic like the other one we were
Mm-hmm.
talking about. I'm still gonna. Maybe she's cool.
I personally,
Yeah, I'm
like
probably gonna
her.
put her at very cool actually. Now that I'm watching this.
You see the bamboo
Yeah.
fades in and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
she's
it's-
very cool.
So this is our final string of units. We're going into Bianca,
She's got the hilarious like
the Russian
Russian
hat.
oligarch.
Yeah.
No offense, Russian fans.
She doesn't even have this version. Doesn't even have a video.
She's it's not that I don't like her.
Mhm.
It's just there's nothing that stands out as cool.
Next version, Bianca Veritas, which is like her upgraded.
This is
frame.
certainly a cooler version. I'm not against bows. I like bows, so that's like a.
So you can get just like a look at her design here.
well, this
Silly.
one I'm actually gonna put as okay.
Bianca Obstigma. She's also got a lot of personality.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of don't like this one.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
She
More of
looks
like-
cooler there
Mhm.
than before.
Than just on her splash art.
Yeah, she does seem cool when she's fighting. I will say that's made it cooler. I liked it, and you know what? I'm gonna bump her up. Originally, I had her at okay. Like my initial reaction was okay. I'm gonna bump her up to very cool, but she's definitely not god tier. But like, I could see someone being like, "Oh, I like Bianca Veritas," and
Yeah,
being a
she is a beloved character
Oh,
by the
no.
PGR community. So I'll say that's a reasonable pick, though. That was all the characters. So are there any, now that we've gone through all of them, are there any last minute adjustments you would make?
no changes. Lock it in. Final answer.
Well, there we go. There we go. This is our character tier list for appearances as done by the true anime man, in my view. And I think it's pretty good. Honestly, there's no major objections I think I would make here, other than maybe like I kind of like Rosetta. I'd probably
Which
bump
one?
Rosetta the
that I put in don't like.
yeah.
No.
I kind of like Rosetta. I'd probably bump Rosetta up personally. But like overall, I think like the reasonable takes pretty much on all of them. I think your god tier design picks, I think are totally like fair choices. Like I don't look at those and I'm like, I can't believe you would pick that. Like all of them, I'm like, yeah, okay. Like when you take into account like the actual design of the character, the combat of the character, and all the
That
flashiness to
last
them.
one we added,
100%.
I ended up really liking.
Chew?
yeah. That she
Very
was
cool unit.
Yeah.
Very cool unit. Okay. That's it, guys. Like Spencer said earlier, if it made it into the cut of the video, because we're definitely gonna have to trim this one down, let us know in the comments, what do you guys think? Are there any major objections? Do any of these really tick you off where we put them? I know there's a couple in the don't like that probably annoyed a few people out there, and I know there's the hardcore fanboys of Bianca that would definitely have her in God tier as well. But is there any other character that you really disagree with the placement? Where would you put them? Leave that down in the comments down below. We'd love to hear that.
Yeah, Bianca boys, prove me wrong. I don't think I'm wrong on that one.
If you've made it this far in the video, you're a real one. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate that. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps the growth of this channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.